I read 10 books in July, so here's whether or not I would recommend these 10 books. Starting with Keeping 13, I'm going to say yes. I really did like the storyline of this. However, I felt that it was way longer than it needed to be, and there were several parts that were repetitive. Picking Daisies on Sundays, I'm going to say yes. This is such a cute and fun romance book. It's also really quick and easy to read. I read this in like less than one day. What the River Knows, absolutely yes. This is one of my top fantasy books for the year. It's a historical fantasy adventure novel, and it has everything I could possibly want in that type of book. It's full of mystery and twists and turns and suspicious characters. I had like no idea who to trust the entire time reading this. It is so fun, and it ends on a fantastic cliffhanger that makes me excited for book 2. The Tales of Arcana Fortune, and this one is also a yes. It is a fun, cozy, whimsical fantasy. This entire book gives fairy tale vibes. The story follows Serena Rose, who ends up being cursed and trapped to spend 7 nights in 7 different fairy tales, and this book itself, it feels like a fairy tale. The Spanish Love Deception, I'm going to say no, but maybe a maybe. I wanted to love this book so badly, but it kind of fell flat for me. I thought the characters were frustrating, and the enemies to lovers felt really forced at times. I did like the story more when they finally got to the wedding and was really fake dating. However, that doesn't take place until about halfway through the book. So the second half is definitely better than the first half, so that's why it could be a maybe. But overall, I didn't love this one. Save Me, this one is also a yes. This is the first book in the Max and Hall series. I am obsessed with the TV show and have been dying to read the book, and it was finally released in the US, and the show does such a good job of sticking to the story. So I kind of already knew the story going into this, but I still absolutely loved it. It gives even more detail than the show, and it has the whole enemies to lovers tension feel between Ruby and James that I absolutely love. Next, I have Save You. This is the second book in the Max and Hall series. It is being released in the US on September 2nd. This one is also an absolute yes. Everything that I learned in the first book is magnified in this one. The enemies to lovers, the love-hate relationship, the tension and banter is on a whole nother level. I need everyone to read this when it's released so I have someone to talk about with this, but season 2 of the show is going to be fantastic if it's anything like the book. Next, I have Falling Like Leaves. This one is also an absolute yes. This is being released on September 2nd. This is the most adorable book I have ever read. It is absolutely perfect for fall. It gives Gilmore Girls meets Jenny Han vibes. And honestly, it just oozes cozy teen drama. And last, I have Daydreamer and Gold Digger. Both of these are a yes for me. Daydreamer follows Lucy, who is a daydreamer and is working for Felix, who is her CEO boss, also her longtime crush and brother's best friend. Gold Digger follows Lottie, who is a cleaner who works for Ollie, who is a billionaire duke. Both of these are really fun and entertaining romance books, and they give almost Hallmark movie vibes, but they are highly addicting, and I could not put either one down.